What an unexpected win for the Sisters of Valor over our reigning tag team champions, the Demon Family, Nightmare and Ember Moon. But also, what unexpected events, seeing after Randy Orton just a couple of minutes ago had his promo, requested his promo time to speak of his minds about Riddle, about his involvement in the feud between Maskman and Legend Killer. Maskman attacked Orton with promo, and this is a side of Maskman we've never seen before. And Maskman got the better of the Viper, and even a two-masked challenge in the backstage area, also one masked cross. It's an unhinged and never seen before side of the Masked Savior. Now we have to focus on the rest of the show, as the show must go on. That's what they always say, and it will be the same here tonight with Rhea Ripley versus former two-time NXT Women's Champion Mandy Rose, a former two-time champion in her own rights. Even though it's a couple of months ago since Mandy had gold around her waist, since then she's on a downward spiral alongside her tag team partner Dana Brooke. So let's see if she and Dana can somehow, some way pick up some sort of momentum. Even though it was also Mandy who cost Dana her match versus one half of the Fallen Angels and Riley earlier tonight, where Mandy's involvement led to disqualification win for Riley, so a loss to a teammate. And let's as we await the arrival of our champion Rhea Ripley, who's supposed to be a member of the Raw roster, but due to what the Demon Family did to not just Rhea Ripley herself, but also to her teammate Nikki H being responsible for Nikki's injury, and Rhea Ripley pursued the revenge, but it was tougher to get revenge for it than expected. And she only got her revenge 2 months ago by defeating Ember Moon for the NXT Women's Championship. And also she successfully retained the title against Candice LeRae a couple of weeks ago at the last TakeOver pay-per-view.
The first ever woman to hold the NXT UK Championship has gone on to hold the NXT. What she got planned here?
What's this? Candice LeRae's here with a baseball bat. We have no idea. And look at this assault from Candice LeRae on the champion. I see foot. I think that's a referee or an official out here, but the robot is scared, even though he's a robot, but that doesn't mean that he's indestructible, I think. As Candice goes ballistic, goes berserk with the baseball bat to the champion. I know it seems like that somebody took away the Rhea's jacket and her championship, NXT championship, doing a commercial. And look at Candice brutalizing Rhea Ripley with the baseball bat. Come on, Candice, you had your opportunity at Rhea, but you lost the title. That's uncalled for. Candice Angle got a better of her here on the champion. How much more can Rhea Ripley take of this hit with the baseball bat? So hopefully Rhea can fight back, but how could she fight back against this onslaught from Candice LeRae here? As Candice focusing not just on the upper body, but also on not just on the head, but also on the legs from the looks of it with the baseball bat. Trying to crippling Ripley here tonight.
This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much. And it is clear the mission now is to destroy and incapacitate. This is getting more and more.
Candice completely beside herself, trying to crippling Rhea Ripley. Somebody needs to stop this onslaught on our champion, even though she's supposed to be on Raw, but still. Can't just do that to a human being, especially not to our champion. Has to defend her title in Demon's Playground. What? Even though we don't know who will face her, just a takeover. If Candice wants another shot, she should have earned it instead of beating our champion senseless here tonight. I mean, we know how tough Rhea is, but there's no way she can fight from that. As Candice finally dropping the baseball bat, but oh no! Don't tell me she's looking for another object underneath the ring. She does, introducing a candlestick on Rhea Ripley. Enough is enough, Candice. There's no need for that. Yeah, definitely, Michael. That's what this is all about, is canceling for another object.
Looks like she's opting to go
for chairs. She hit her with in the head with it. Time and time again. Oh, come on, enough is enough, Candice. Have some mercy, please. We know you're part of the Demon family, but come on. This Candice doesn't show any mercy with the chair to the leg, to the head, to the body. Doesn't matter to her from the looks of it. Candice now even storms on Rhea Ripley, disrespectful as Candice is looking for the wicked stepsister, adding insult to injury for Rhea Ripley. Face first whipping in the map. How much more can our champion take it? But Candice doesn't seem to be done with her. Face first goes Rhea against the ring post, not against the ring post. Oh come on, somebody needs to stop Candice. Doesn't look good for Rhea. I know how tough she is, but how much more can she take as Candice picks Rhea up yet again? Candice feeling good and proud about herself. Face first yet again goes Rhea against the ring post as Candice taking down the decorations of the announce table with evil intentions on her mind. Candice picking Rhea up. Face first goes Rhea against the announce table. Don't forget, face first goes Rhea against the announce table as well. Don't forget, last week it was Rhea Ripley putting Candice away to a table when after Candice tried to jump Rhea Ripley. Face first, time and time again goes Rhea against the announce table. How much more can our champ take? As Candice might get payback for last week if we can speak it, but we are stopping her. As we don't know where she took the toughness, the strength for. But she elbowed Candice in the face just in the right time to not get put to the announce table by the sick and twisted Candice away, and maybe even demonic Candice away after joining the Demon family. So Rhea Ripley. Face first goes Candice against the announce table. Now as the table's been turned from Rhea Ripley. As Ripley sinking Riptide. But unlike last week, not to the announce table goes Candice, but to the hard concrete floor. Remember last week Candice tried to jump unsuccessfully as Rhea put Candice to the table, but this week it was kind of successful until Rhea avoided to get put to the table. As Rhea now thinking putting Candice to the table, can she does it for the second week in a row. For the second week in a row it looks like that Candice get put to a table with Riptide as Candice sent a message to her nemesis. What a destruction, what a carnage, but in the end, surprisingly, Rhea Ripley stand tall. I mean, we know how tough Rhea is, but who would have expected this? And hopefully Candice is alright as she lays motionless on the floor, but it is what it is. It's far from being over between those two, and we hopefully get some answers next week.